This summer's drama enrichment class has been spending 4 weeks working on a play to showcase for BSAP Summer Institute. The play is called A Soap Comeback by Joshua Michael. Losing the auditorium space did not seem to affect the enthusiasm of the drama students. Grace Gownsland, a rising 7th grader, said that her interest in dance, cheer, and acting made drama a good choice for her enrichment. In preparing for the play, she said,
Learning, I did dance, I did cheer, and I did drama, so I thought drama would be a good fit for the BSAP Institute. I think that it's a great experience and a good way to find a community. If you like to have some fun, dance, and act, it's definitely for you.
With the name of Juliana Wilson, also a rising 7th grader, said,
I joined drama because I feel that I have a good future for acting. Yeah, I'm a choreographer because I love to dance and I get along with my other choreographers so well. We created this great dance and we can't wait for you guys to see it.
Chloe Wilson, also a rising 7th grader, said,
Yeah, I enjoy drama because it's like a fun way to express yourself. I joined drama because I feel like I can act and sing pretty well. And it's also like when I use drama, it's the time where I feel free and I can like be my own person without anyone judging me. Yeah, I think students should join drama because it's just really fun most of the time and you can do whatever you want freely, and also it's a great way if you're like into art, you can also do set design with drama.
Our final student, Ethan Colburn, also a rising 7th grader, recommends drama to
It's fun, you get to know people, and it's a really nice community.
Congratulations to the entire class for your performance. Being able to prepare a show in such a short amount of time is really impressive and quite an accomplishment. If you would like to get involved with drama in the future, don't hesitate. You can join drama at your local school, sign it up for at BSAP Summer Institute next year, or even start your own club. Drama is definitely something you should join if you would like acting, set design, or just using your creative talent.
I want to go out a lot because I didn't get to do that last summer. I want to go different places. Like, I want to go on more vacations and stuff like that. I want to see my friends more because it's just fun. And yeah.
A lot, because I get to go places. I've never been to places.
I mean, it was kind of boring. I feel like I get to experience more things when I'm out.
Do you understand what vegan and vegetarian are?
Okay, so they're two completely different things.
Vegan, vegetarian, it's like you don't eat any meat, like
One of them means you don't eat meat, but you eat dairy products.
you don't eat chicken nuggets, no pepperoni, no barbecues, and
You take milk that comes from cows. The other one means that you don't eat anything that's made or produced by animals.
Have you ever considered being vegan or vegetarian? Why or why not?
no, I never thought of it. I don't know why.
No, I just haven't just because, I eat meat, probably once a day, so I just can't do that.
Okay, thank you. You may go back to class.
Yay.
Teachers play a key role in helping students feel they belong at school. In my experience, students who feel they are being included in their classrooms are more likely to see the value of their work they are given. They will have higher self-confidence and better chances to thrive in their classes. This has been especially true during the COVID-19 pandemic. Everyone has been struck in one way or another. More students than before may be feeling anxious, lost, or lonely.
Inclusion is very important because the basic premises is just making sure everyone feels comfortable regardless of their background. And I think BSAP does a good job of, bringing everybody together regardless of race, socioeconomics, etc. So I think it's been a success.
I love the BSAP Summer Institute, and that's not just based on how I feel about it, all the work that the administrative team puts in and the staff and the teachers put in before the program actually begins, but that's from the students as well. As I go through the schools talking, both Howard High School and Phelps Luck Elementary School, talking to students, they are always so awesome in their answers. They say that they are enjoying it thoroughly. They like the fact that they are doing academics that they will learn next fall, and they really, really like the enrichments because they have fun in the enrichments and get a chance to learn some things that perhaps they would not have been exposed to, and may even have them as hobbies of their life.
I feel that the BSAP Summer Institute has been a success this summer. A lot of kids, 5 through 9, are getting a lot of enrichment that will help them as they start their new grade in the fall. I've seen a lot of success and progress with their academics.
It's not like the students will feel bad about themselves if they're not included.
Because maybe some people don't have friends. They should at least feel included.
Yes, I have, as I go in and out of the classrooms, I see the social emotional learning lessons that are being done, and I certainly see all those teachers who are have incorporated those lessons into their morning sessions because it is a requirement of our program, as well as they realize how important those lessons are for students. Students oftentimes feel really good about many things, but sometimes being able to express what they feel good about and to put it into words, as well as being able to understand if it makes them happy or sad or identify some emotion that goes along with it, helps them as well.
I feel that teachers can help students feel included. First, they have to be able to understand who that student is, their strengths and weaknesses, their likes and dislikes, and then be able to incorporate that within the entire classrooms to make sure everyone feels comfortable and is able to work together and be confident in their abilities to participate and grow.
And are included by welcoming them to the school in the morning, saying good morning, making them feel as though their day has started well, helping them to identify opportunities here at the BSAP Summer Institute that they may want to look into or ask more questions about. They can make them feel included by making sure that they call upon them when they have their hands raised, or that when they want to make suggestions or have comments, that they have the opportunity for an open forum for that to happen so their voices can be. I can also say that being inclusive in our classrooms, making sure that everyone has a voice and everyone has the freedom to use their voice and knows that they have the freedom to use their voice is very important, because everybody, just as your name.
In conclusion, it is very important to make students feel included in their classrooms. BSAP Summer Institute is trying to help create a better community for everyone. When you go back to school this fall, think about how you can be more inclusive to everyone. Especially in stressful times, it is important for all of us to think about how to include each other emotionally as well as academically and find ways to bring each other joy in our education. For the Summer Institute Star, I'm Ella Wong, a rising 9th grader at Clarksville Middle School.
I have heard parents and teachers saying that playing video games is bad for your health. They say that playing video games too much can ruin your eyes or harm your brain, but do they have any scientific proof? First, it turns out that video games can negatively affect your eyes. According to the Optometry Center for Vision, It causes eye strain and dry eyes, but not blindness. It's mostly because of the continuous focus your eye need in video games while playing for a long time. However, even though video games can cause eye strain, vision therapists have actually had success using video games as a way to treat amblyopia, poor vision in one eye. One way to prevent video games from affecting your eyes is to make sure you aren't playing video games for too many hours straight. Second of all, video games do not rot your brain, unless video games are the only thing you can ever think about. According to Geico.com, studies have shown that playing video games regularly may increase gray matter in the brain and boost brain connectivity. Now on to opinions. Joshua Soong is a rising 11th grader at River Hill High School.
Do you like to play video games?
I do like to play video games a lot because video games let me play with my friends online and I get to do whatever I want in video games.
What do you think is good about playing video games?
Well, I think video games let you have fun with your friends and get away from all the schoolwork and all the stress you might have from doing homework and taking tests. And video games is very diverse, so you can play whatever you want, whenever you want, and however you want to do it.
Soong had one negative effect in video games was when he was starting to get dark lines under his eyes. Playing video games for too long could cause his eyes to get tired. Many BSAP students felt that the positive aspects of video games outweighed the negative. Rising 5th grader Katai is being interviewed now.
That one thing is that good with video games, like you could like train your RPM. Like say like if you're gonna do like some typing things like with your homework, that might help you like with typing.
Now let's see what Oman Speaks rising 9th grader says about video games and see if it's really bad for you and isn't good.
Do you think there's anything bad about video games?
I don't know. Video games, they're fun, stress relieving, no violence, the words them are in them, so.
Is that all you want to say?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
So anyways, the truth is you won't get blinded and your brain will not rot, and the truth is you won't die if you play video games for too long. But you might decrease your vision if you play too much, and you'll rot your brain if video games are really the only thing you can think about. My advice is to go ahead and play video games as long as you can find a balance with video games and other important things like school. This is Han Lee, rising 5th grader.
There are 73 high school students volunteering at BSAP Summer Institute. But have you ever wondered what they really think about the program? Miss Harriet Beckham Lee is the student volunteer coordinator at BSAP. She explained that the student volunteers are from all the different Howard County high schools. These volunteers are here to help the students from grades kindergarten to rising 9th grade. In order to be a volunteer, you have to be a rising 11th grader in HCPSS. Why did you volunteer for the BSAP Summer Institute to teach?
My teacher, Miss Midgley, told me about the fact that it was happening, and she said she was running the debate room, and I care a lot about debate, and I thought it would be a great opportunity to tell more people about it.
Okay. Do you feel that certain parts of the BSAP Summer Institute needs to change? If so, why?
I think that most of what I've seen has been really, really great. Actually, honestly, the only thing that I've noticed is the fact that a lot of people are moved around in the classes for the first couple of days. So for the first couple of days, it can be hard to tell who's actually going to stick around in the class.
Okay. Please state and spell your first and last name for the camera.
So my name is Joshua Soong, spelled JOSHUASOONG. Is that good? Okay.
Why did you volunteer for the BSAP Summer Institute to teach?
So I heard of BSAP through a whole bunch of friends and family, and I thought that it would be really cool to help students, like small kids like you guys, to learn more about how our school system and education works, And I thought that if I could give back to you guys, then you guys can maybe in the future learn more, experience more things in life, and give back to younger people, and then just keep the cycle going.
Okay. Do you feel that certain parts of the BSAP Summer Institute needs to change? If so, why?
Well, I feel that BSAP right now is actually a really good program, and the only thing I would say to change would be kind of to, I don't know, let people have a little bit more free time between classes. But everything else, I feel that teachers, students, everyone gets along very well, and I think the program is very well rounded so far.
As a young journalist and also as a young person who wants to go into medicine, it's kind of hard to break into those industries unless you have certifications or a degree. So there's a limited amount of experience you can get from a young age. So this is like perfect for my skill level. I can work with young people as well, but I'm also learning by doing.
Okay. What do you like about being a volunteer here?
Well, I like interacting with kids. I probably went months without interacting with a kid during the school year. And it's nice to be around younger people because I feel like when you go to high school, you're just around teenagers all day and you think the world is just a bunch of teenagers, and it's refreshing being around younger people. But I also like being able to get experience under my belt, as I mentioned. I'm also now able to do stuff with InDesign, which is actually putting the templates of the newspaper together, which is going to pay off greatly during the school year. So I can just show up on the first day with a lot more work done, which if you have more work done, then that just makes the year easier.
If you had a volunteer in your class, be sure to tell them that you appreciated their help. Remember that when you're a rising 11th grader, you can become a volunteer at BSAP Summer Institute too. For the Summer Institute Star, I'm Caitlin Yee.
Making life more interesting can be hard, especially with the COVID-19 pandemic still going on. Since the pandemic began in March of 2020, some people have to endure being sick, losing their jobs, or even losing loved ones to this terrible disease. Because of the pandemic, kids have also been stuck at home more with nothing to do. Lucky, BSAP Summer Institute students and staff have plenty of ideas on how to make your life more interesting. If you're one of those who have been bored during the pandemic, maybe this video will give you an idea to help you make your life more interesting.
I've played a lot of Fortnite. I've been hanging out with a lot more people, and I've just been an all-around better person.
A rising sixth grader, Elon Silver, explained how he found an interest in video games during the pandemic.
I started taking ninjutsu classes and hands at each other at your opponent.
Is there anything else? Nathan John, a rising sixth grader, found more athletic interest. Even adults are finding new ways to make their life more interesting. BSAP's mentor, Sonia Crossland, went back to school to finish her hospitality degree. As you can see, many people have found something to do to keep their life fun. Whether it's entertainment, physical activities, or furthering your education, there are plenty of activities that you can do if you are bored with your life. Keep trying new things and maybe a new passion will find you. My name is Ian, and this is how you make your life more interesting.
Are you a pizza lover? If you are, you're not alone. More than 93% of Americans order a pizza at least once a month, and about 350 pizza slices are eaten every second in the US. According to Big Mario's New York Pizza, that is equivalent to about 100 acres of pizza a day and 21,000 slices a minute. Clearly, pizza is a major part of the American diet. According to the New York Times, the pizza business is a $40 billion industry in the U.S., with 97% of the population eating pizza regularly, usually 2 slices at a time. You may have wondered, where is the best place to get pizza? What should I put on my pizza? Since Americans love pizza so much, it's important to get some answers. Many of my friends and family have different opinions on where to get the best pizza and which toppings are the best. What do BSAP Summer Institute students and staff think?
Where do you get the best pizza from?
Domino's.
What makes that pizza really good?
Because their cheese is really good. Their cheese is really good. Their toppings are really fresh. And
What's your favorite topping? It can be more than one.
Peppers, pineapples, and jalapeno.
Why do you like those particular toppings?
Because when pineapples are there, I like pineapples. So if pineapples are on my pizza, you have to then jalapenos. It'll make pineapples are very sour. So if you put jalapenos, they'll be more spicier. I
see what you're saying. Would you like to try something new in your pizza?
No.
Why not?
Because I like what I eat.
Okay.
Pizza's good.
Can you tell me more about the pizza you like to eat, or is that it?
That is it.
Is there anything else you would like to add?
No.
Okay, I really appreciate your participation. Thank you. Where do you get the best pizza?
I am not a huge pizza fan, but I will say Pizza Hut because I like their stuffed crust.
Okay. Well, that answers the second question.
Oh!
The second question was what makes that pizza really good. So.
Oh, I really love stuffed crust pizza.
What's your favorite topping on your pizza?
Bacon.
It can be more than that.
Bacon and chicken then.
Okay. Why do you like those particular toppings?
I don't know. They're two of my favorite foods anyways.
Okay. Would you like to try something new on your pizza?
I would say probably not. I'm not very adventurous.
Okay. Can you tell me more about anything else?
About pizza?
Yeah.
I also really like white pizza.
Oh, okay. Is there anything else you would like to add?
No, I think that's all of my info on pizza.
All right, I appreciate your participation. Thank you.
You are.
All right. Where do you get the best pizza from?
The Pizza Hut.
What makes that pizza really good?
I have no idea.
Okay. What is your favorite topping? Why do you like that particular topping?
Because it's so good.
Okay. I was gonna say spicy. Would you like to tell me? Would you like to try something new in your pizza?
No.
Why not?
I have no idea.
Can you tell me more about the pizza you like or anything else?
No.
Is there anything else you would like to add?
No.
Okay, I really appreciate your participation. Thank you.
I have come to the conclusion that no matter what pizza you get and what toppings you have on it, the best pizza is the one you enjoy the most. So as the Italians say, buon appetito!
I'm sure many of us have been experienced by being traumatized by a bad teacher. In my case, I once had a ridiculous math teacher who almost ruined my experience in math. This teacher would snap at me most of the time and make me feel nervous to ask questions. However, that year, I refused to give up. I reminded myself that I will have good output. I learned to be courageous to ask questions to helpful people, and I practiced very often, which led to me being more and more successful each day.
First, get to know my students.
It's true that we can't just choose our teachers, and just because we don't click with someone doesn't mean that we can't be successful. I admit that I have felt worried in the past that my aspiration to be successful will be destroyed by a teacher. Mr. Rose's powerful statement stood out to me even more and boosted my confidence even more. For the Summer Institute Star, I'm Tanishka Honda, rising ninth grader.
Making it comfortable and making it okay, and encouraging questions and stuff like that is what I try to do to help make people more comfortable in math, because it isn't always everyone's favorite subject.
Was it always your favorite subject?
I would probably say, yeah, it was always my best subject, so I think that's why I liked it the most. But yeah, I would say it was probably mine.
It's where they give you problems, but they can explain the answer without giving you the answer.
Students and make sure they understand the math skills that they're teaching.
It's going to always, and may be a chance that you come across someone who's not as supportive as others. but do not let that ruin your aspirations to be successful.
She worked through every poem with us, and she let us ask as many questions that we had to, and on tests she actually helped us understand everything.
So she was a great teacher because she got through to students even over a computer screen, and she was just like the sweetest person. She knew how to push you just enough and as to not overwhelm you, but you know, her class wasn't going to be an easy A.
It's true that we can't just choose our teachers, and just because we don't click with someone doesn't mean that we can't be successful. I admit that I have felt worried in the past that my aspiration to be successful will be destroyed by a teacher. Mr. Rose's powerful statement stood out to me even more and boosted my confidence even more. For the Summer Institute Star, I'm Tanishka Honda, rising ninth grader.
I enjoyed it mainly because I get to go into other people's classroom when they're not looking.
Drama set design. It's because you get to design stuff and costumes, which I was working on right now, and the drama we're working on a play that's happening next Thursday.